Title: Wife was so happy I leaving the house on a business trip. Little did she know I set a camera in our bedroom. Start: She smiled too wide when I rolled my suitcase to the door. Relief wore perfume that morning. She kissed my cheek like a receipt, quick, forgettable, already counting the hours until I was gone. That was the moment it clicked. Not suspicion, certainty. I stood in the doorway pretending to check my phone, watching her posture loosen as if gravity had finally let her go. When the door closed behind me, her reflection stayed in my mind, light, unburdened, free. People don't look like that when love is intact. They look like that when the last witness leaves the room. We hadn't always been strangers performing rituals. We were once careful with each other. Sunday coffee, shared jokes no one else understood. The quiet language of marriage, glances, pauses, the way you read a mood before it speaks. I built my life around that trust. I defended it in arguments with friends. I wore it like armor, which is why the betrayal felt surgical, clean, precise. She didn't destroy everything at once. She replaced it piece by piece. It started small. Her phone never left her hand. New passwords, meetings that bled into evenings, a name that appeared too often in conversation, always followed by admiration. Her boss, brilliant, demanding, married, untouchable, she said, with a smile that lingered half a second too long. I didn't confront, I listened. Pain makes noise, planning doesn't. The night before my trip, I made one quiet adjustment in our bedroom. Nothing dramatic, no blinking lights, no angles that told a story on their own, just truth, waiting patiently to be documented. I packed my clothes. I booked a hotel 10 minutes away. I left the house smiling back. From that room, I watched time pass. The footage didn't shock me. That would have been mercy. It confirmed what I already knew, how easily vows become obstacles when no one is watching, how confidence curdles into entitlement, how intimacy stripped of consequence becomes careless. I didn't watch everything. I didn't need to. I cataloged. I backed it up. I named files like evidence, not memories. Then I moved. I spoke to a lawyer before I spoke to her. I separated accounts before she noticed the balance change. I documented patterns, timelines, alibis that contradicted each other if you laid them flat. I let weeks pass, let them get comfortable. People confess without words when they think they're safe. The night I returned, she greeted me with practiced warmth, dinner waiting, questions rehearsed. I ate, I nodded, I kissed her forehead like a benediction. Later, when she slept, I uploaded the folder to a shared drive. Not public, selective, precise. I created a list, friends who had toasted us, family who'd defended her, colleagues who praised her integrity. I sent one email, no subject, just a sentence. I thought you should know what honesty looks like when the lights are off. Then I turned my phone face down and waited. Unavoidable, loud. She woke to missed calls, messages that didn't ask questions but made statements. Shock, confusion, outrage, then fear. She stood in the doorway, clutching her robe like it could hold her together. "What did you do?" she asked. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't explain. I let silence answer for me. Her boss called next, not to apologize, to threaten. He spoke like a man who had never been told no. I listened. I recorded. I sent that too, to his wife, his board, the compliance office he once joked about over wine. Power doesn't vanish, it relocates. The confrontation was brief. There were tears, accusations dressed as remorse. She blamed loneliness, stress, me. I nodded through all of it, the way you do when someone reads from a script you've already memorized. When she realized there was nothing left to negotiate, her voice broke. Not from love, from loss of control. I felt something then, not joy, clarity. Divorce was efficient. The evidence spoke without emotion. Settlements follow leverage. Careers follow reputation. The house emptied quietly like a stage after the final act. No applause, just the echo of choices. Now, when I look back, I don't see myself as cruel. I see myself as accurate. Betrayal thrives in shadows. I didn't create the truth. I adjusted the lighting. I sleep well, not because I won, because I stopped pretending.